On this video I'm going to show you how to make a holster for your Action Man. This one I made was just a simple one. It's just a simple shoulder holster that fastens around back. But there's different kinds. This holster is actually fastened to a pair of trousers with straps that go up to the belt and obviously a leg strap. There's also this kind of holster. This is a plastic kind of material. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's made out of plastic. There's also a holster I made on this part of this kit that fits on there. There's also rifle holster on this backpack, and another holster that sits on the back of that. So there's loads of different sorts that you can make. Well, today I'm going to make one for, I've got a few to make, but I'm just going to show you how to make one. These are just cut out templates for pistols, and the one I'm going to make is just to begin with, just a small one. So I'm just going to make a small one for something like this. These will be, at some point, there will be a detail put on, and then they'll be painted, and there will be guns. So first thing you need is, you can make it just out of material. I've got some material here and you can just make them out of material, it's not a problem. But I found with such as this one here, they're not very tight fitting. They fit, but they're not very tight. So the only bit I'm going to make is the holster itself. I'm not going to make all the straps and all the rest of it, because I'm sure that people aren't. So what you need first of all is you need your gun and a piece of cardboard. Place your gun on your piece of cardboard. But what you want is, you want exactly from the top to the bottom. But what you don't want is the handle. So what I'm going to do first of all is just draw around the gun like so, a little bit bigger than what the gun actually is. Then turn it over and draw around it again a little bit bigger than what the actual thing is, like that. Then I'm going to cut that out. Once you cut it out, you get your gun and you fold it around it so it's something like that. Then you know that you've got this piece here, we'll have to have material on, and this piece here will more or less come together. Now what you need to decide if it's going to be a left-handed man or a right-handed man. Now this one is a right-handed man, so what I need to do is cut away from this point here, so you actually see the top of the gun, down to where the trigger is, like that. So just cut that out, like so. So you end up with that. End up with that sort of a shape. Now thinking about the back of it, I'm going to take away this piece and maybe that little bit there, just to give it the shape it needs to be. So you end up now with a shape, that sort of shape. That'll fit in there, and that will go right around it. The next thing that you need to do is you need to get your piece of material that you're going to use to cover it with. Lay it flat on your material. Now this isn't an easy job, but you need to go around exactly. You need to go around it exactly where you want, the bits you want to cut out. I'm not sure whether that has done it. Yes, it has. But what I'm going to do, actually, thinking about it, is I'm going to get something like this, just to make sure, because it's very dark material is this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around it. This might sound a bit stupid, but I'm going to go around it with some soap, That's all this is a piece of soap. So you get a better looking line. Now, where this folds over, you need to leave enough material to go down here. So you need to be cutting this maybe in such a shape like that. So there's a little bit more than what you actually need. Now you need to cut this out, and you need to cut it out bigger than what you actually need. When you get to this stage, what you need to do next is you need to sew your material to the inside of this. So you're sewing that onto there, so it's all sewn onto the piece of cardboard. That's the next step, all the way around. This piece at the top needs to come down. You might have to glue that in place, this top piece, because it's where it folds over. Where this folds over, you'll actually, I don't know if I can show you, but that'll actually be seen. So you need to, that needs to either be sewn in or stuck down. Okay, so I've sewn all the way around this, and at this point is where you would attach any straps. So if you have any straps on the back for a belt, you'd keep this open, you put them straps on. Or if you're making something like this, these straps at the back, I don't know if you can see them, they will be sewn on at this point. But for such as a belt like this, once it's sewn up, it don't matter, because you can actually just you can't just sew it onto a belt. It's not an issue. It all depends whereabouts on the belt you want it to fit. So anyway, next step then is to get this, put it in, get it to here where you want it. Then what you need to do is you need to sew up this gap from here up to here, so it fits nice and tight. Okay, so I've sewn this end up, so the actual thing's done. It comes in and out quite decently. It's not a bad fit at all, actually. And then I'll decide what kind of belt I'm going to put on it. As I say, it's only that back piece that needs to go in before, if you're going to put it high on a belt. Like this one is down on the top of the belt, you could have this one higher on a belt, or a different shape on a belt. So that's just for a belt. It's going back. This particular one's done a little bit different, because what it is this one is actually sewn to the back of the rifle thing. So this part here, this piece, is longer, and it just goes into the back of that. If you want to make one for your rifle, they're not a difficult thing to make. It's just a cup, basically. At the bottom of a piece of, what do you call it? I can't remember what they call this stuff. And a strip. That's all it is, and it's just a rifle carrier. So that's about it. That's how to make a little holster for your Action Man guns.